Hi, my name is Sarah Robinson, and today I'm going to be explaining why 1/3 plus 1/5 equals 8/15. Now, I'm going to be trying to explain this not in just the procedural way, because obviously you're thinking, hello, you just get a common denominator. I'm going to try to explain this to y'all in a way that you can understand the concept behind it, why that equals that. So first, what we have to understand is that 1/3 and 1/5 are two different wholes, right? When you have a third of a piece of pie and you take 1/3 of that pie, which means the pie has been cut into 3 equal pieces, then you have taken a third of that pie. But then if you have another pie that's cut into 5 pieces and you take one slice of that pie, then you have a fifth of that pie, right? So you have two different pies. But you can't just add 1/3 plus 1/5 and get 1/8, because then you're adding two different wholes, and you can't do that. So what you need to do is create a new whole, and this is how we're going to do that. First, I'm going to draw the 1/3 and the 1/5 as they are. And the best way that I can show this to you is by strip diagrams. They help me. And I will show y'all in just 1 second. Sorry, I don't have a whiteboard. Okay, so as you can see in my drawing, we have 1/3 and 1/5, two different wholes. This one is cut into 3 individual things, and this one is cut into 5 individual things. So now, to create the new whole, what you're going to need to do is first draw the new whole, which is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to draw a separate strip diagram below them, as I did right there. Okay. So now, since we know that we're adding 1/5 to 1/3, we know that 1/3's in there. So I'm just going to go ahead and divide this piece up into a third. Okay, so I divided it up into 3 pieces. Now, I'm going to divide it up into 5 pieces, because we're adding it also. I'm going to divide each third up into 5, because we know we're adding 1/3 and 1/5. Okay, so as you can see, the dashes are now added up. So now we have 1/3, so now we have this divided up into 15 sections. So now how to figure out how much of this 1/3 should be shaded down here and how much of the 1/5 should, I'm going to break the third up into 5 even, and I'm going to break the 5th up into 3 even in each square, and each of the 1/5s. So okay, so now if we count this, we can tell that 1/3 broken with each one of the 3's broken up into 5 equal pieces. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 15. So I'm going to shade in 5 down here in our lower strip diagram. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I've shaded in 5 on our lower one. So now if we go over to this 1/5, we can see, I don't know if you can, but there's a little zoomed in picture. I'm going to count them real quick. 1, 2, 3. We have 3 out of 15 shaded in on the 1/5. So I'm going to shade in 3 on our lower one. Alright, so now when we count them up all together, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 out of 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry, I don't know if you can see it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So this is how we can know that common denominators work. That by adding 1/3 plus 1/5, it does not equal 1/8, but it equals 8/15. So I hope y'all enjoyed my video and that you now understand the conceptual reason behind it with this drawing. I know they really help me, and not just the procedural of multiplying the denominators by the other denominator and getting what it equals over 15 and adding those together. So thank you.